Welcome students to my channel Civil Cap. As in the previous video we have studied about the slope deflection equation. In this video we'll study about the numericals related with slope deflection equation. If a question is given in which I am having two beams, that is AB and BC, and the first beam AB is loaded 40 kilonewton at a distance of 2 meter from the left hand, that is the load is at the center of the beam, as the other beam BC is loaded with a UDL having a load of 20 kilonewton per meter and the length of the beam is 6 meter. As I can see here that the moment of inertia of the first beam is given as I and the second beam BC as 2I, and our question is to draw bending moment for the given diagram using slope deflection equation. So as we have studied in the previous video the various steps to solve the numerical of slope deflection equation. In the first step we'll find out the fixed end moments. Now I'll divide my beam into independent beams to simply solve the fixed end moment. So this side I'll get MFAB, which is the moment acting at end A. Similarly, I'll find MFBA, that is the moment acting at end B due to point loading. Similarly, this is the BC beam where I will get MFBC, which is the moment acting at the end B due to the 20 kilonewton per meter UDL. Similarly, in the end C, my fixed end moment will be MFCB. Now I'll solve for MFAB, that is due to point load. As we have studied that fixed end moment for unit load will be negative WL upon 8. Here W is equals to 40 kilonewton and L is equals to 4 meter, as we can see in the figure 1. I'll put the value and I'll get the value negative 20 kilonewton meter. Now similarly I will solve for MFBA, which will give me WL by 8. The values will be same as I am solving for the same beam, but only the direction of the moment will be opposite. So the value here I'll get is 20 kilonewton meter. So these two moments are for the beam 1, that is the beam loaded with point load. Now I'll solve for the beam 2, that is loaded with UDL. The first moment I'll get is MFBC. As we know that it is a UDL, then the value of the moment will be negative WL square upon 12. So here, as we know that the value of the W is 20 kilonewton per meter and the value of L will be 6 meter as shown in the figure. Here we can see it is 20 and 6. So now I'll put the value in the formula, that is 20 into 6 square upon 12. I'll get negative 60 kilonewton meter. Similarly, I'll solve for the moment MFCB. The value will be same, but the direction of the moment will be opposite. So now I'll get directly I can write 60 kilonewton meter, that is in positive. So these two moments I'll get for the beam 2 loaded with UDL. Now our second step is to find out the slope deflection equation from the equations what we got in the previous video. That is, I'll write for you MAB is equals to fixed end moment, that is MFAB plus 2EI upon L 2 theta A plus theta B minus 3 del upon L. MFAB is the fixed end moment, EI is the rigidity of the beam, L is the length, theta A is the rotation at the end A, theta B is the rotation at end B, and del is the settlement if any provided, and L is the length of the beam. Now we'll put the values, that is theta A. We know that the rotation at fixed end support will be equal to 0. That means at fixed end there is no rotation, therefore the value of the theta A will take as 0, and rest the values what we know as we have evaluated previously will put in the equation. MFAB we can take this value, that is negative 20 plus 2 into E is not specified in the question, so we'll keep the value same as E. Now I for the first beam as specified is I, and length of my first beam L is 4 meter. So I'll put 4 meter here. The value of the theta A is 0 as the rotation at the fixed end is 0. Now theta B, I don't know the value of theta B, so I'll put it same. No value is specified for the settlement, therefore the value of the del will be 0 and the value of the L will again be 4 meter. Hence after solving I'll get the value as minus 20 plus 0.5 EI. So this is my first equation. I'll write the value of MAB. Similarly, I will solve for the moment BA, that is MFBA plus 2EI upon L to theta B. Now the value will be 2 with theta B plus theta A minus 3 del upon L. These equations I have explained in the previous video. Those students are new to the video can go through my previous video for detailed explanation of this equation. Now I'll put the values as evaluated, that is 20 for fixed end moment at BA and 2EI, and L will again be 4 meter. Now 2 into theta B. Theta B will remain same, and again theta A will equal to be 0 minus 3 into again 0 for del multiplied by L, that is 4 meter. After solving, I'll get the value of MB is equals to EI theta B plus 20. Now I will label it as equation number 2. Similarly, I will solve the values of MBC and MCB, that is equals to MFBC plus 2EI upon L to theta B plus theta C minus 3 into del upon L, and the formula for MCB will be MFCB plus 2EI upon L multiplied by 2 into theta C plus theta B minus 3 del upon L. Now I'll put the values as I have evaluated, that MFBC is negative 60 plus 2 into E into, here the value of I is 2I as specified in the question, upon the length L will be 6 meter multiplied by 2 into theta B plus theta C. Here theta C will be equals to 0 as the rotation at the fixed end is equals to 0. If we see the question, that at the end B, you can see below the screen that at the B end we don't have fixed end supports, that is at the B I have a roller support, hence the value of theta B here is not 0. Supports, or I can say the rotation at A and rotation C are equals to 0. Therefore the value of the theta C here is taken as 0. Again here no settlements has been given in the question, therefore the value of the del will again be 0 and the value of L is 6. Hence after solving this I will get my equation like 4 by 3 EI theta B minus 60. Here I will label it as the third equation, that is of MBC. Again I'll put the value in the formula of MCB. Now we know that the fixed end moment here is positive 60, and here the value of I is 2I and the value of L is 6, and here the value of 2 into theta C. Now theta C is again 0 as I have defined that the rotation at the end C will be 0, and again theta B minus, there is no settlement, so again the value of del will be 0. Now after solving this equation I'll get 2 by 3 EI theta B plus 60, which is the value of MCB. Now I will label it as equation number 4. So this is my slope deflection equation. the third step is the joint equilibrium equation. So here I'll consider a joint where both the moments are acting, or we can say that the submission of total moments at a particular joint I will take as 0. Both ends, that is and A and C, are fixed end, hence they will take all the moments, but at the B end, as I know I have a roller support, so the moments at this support I will take the total submission of moments are equals to 0, which will give me the values of unknowns at this point. So now I'll consider the joint B. The total moments acting at this end I'll take equals to 0. So here I can see that the moment MBA is acting along with MBC. Hence I will take moment of BA plus moment of BC is equals to 0. Now substituting the value of MBA from equation number 2 and substituting the value of moment of BC from the equation 3 as previously solved, which will be equal to the value of MB is EI theta B plus 20 plus, now the value of MBC is 4 by 3 EI theta B minus 60. So here in this equation I can see there is only few unknown values which I can determine. Now I will evaluate for the value of EI theta B. After simplification I'll get the value of EI theta B as 40 upon 2.33 equals to 17.143. Substituting the value of EI theta B in the equation 1, 2, 3, 4 in order to get the value of MAB, MBA, MBC and MCB. Now substituting this value in slope deflection equations will get MAB from, we know that the value of MAB is 0.5 EI theta B minus 20. So here I will substitute the value of EI theta B. So here I will put the value of EI theta B and I will get the value as negative 11.428 kilonewton meter. Similarly, I will put all the values in the equation 2, 3 and 4. The moment MBA is equal to EI theta B plus 20. Here I will put 17.143 plus 20, which will give me 37.143 kilonewton meter. The value of MBC is 4 by 3 into EI theta B, where I will put the value of 17.143 minus 60, which will give me negative 37.143 kilonewton meter. The value of CB is 2 by 3 into EI theta B, where I will put the value of 17.143 plus 60, which will give me the value 71.429 kilonewton meter. Our last step is to draw the final bending moment diagram for the given question. So initially I will take the beam as this, and initially I will draw the bending moment diagram as it is a point load in the beam at the center. So the bending moment will be a triangle, as we know by bending moment diagram. And similarly the UDL will give me a parabola like this. Now my question is to find out the maximum value or maximum ordinate of these diagrams. In order to find out the maximum ordinate of the triangle, my formula is WL by 4. Now here my W value is 40, as I can see in the question, and the value of L is 4 upon 4. Now 4 will cancel and the value will be 40. So the maximum ordinate in the triangle is 40. Similarly, for a parabola, my maximum ordinate value will be WL square by 8. The value of the W is 20 and L is 6 square upon 8, which will give me 90. So the maximum ordinate value here is 90. After solving the joint equilibrium equation, I have got the value of MAB, BA, BC and CB, which I have to replace in this diagram. So initially the value of MAB as negative 11.428. The value of this triangle and parabola is in positive, but again I will draw the joint equilibrium equation, the values will be in negative. Hence the value of MAB will be somewhere here negative 11.428. Again the value of MBC and MAB is negative and positive 37.143. So I will locate the value of negative 37.143 somewhere here. Again the value of MCB is 71.429. So I will locate it somewhere here. I will join all the points vertically downward and I will join all the points with a single stroke line. I can label it as 37.143, 11.428 and 71.429. Now the area which are free will be left with me as the final bending moment. So this will be my final bending moment diagram. So guys, here I will end up my video, and today we have solved the first numerical of slope deflection equation, and in the next video we will solve more numericals related with slope deflection equation. If you really want to motivate me and want more videos, subscribe my channel, like and do share and do comment if you have any doubts in my videos. Thank you for today.